Hey everyone, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I'm so excited, and thank you to everyone who got me off my butt to start a YouTube channel. I'm so grateful. So to start off my first ever makeup look, I'm just starting out by moisturizing my face. Then on a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm taking the Stay Don't Stray by Benefit in light medium to prime my eyes, and also I'm using my finger to blend out the edges. Then on a fluffy blender brush, I am taking the shade Bone from the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette and just dusting that over my entire lid just to set it in place. On the exact same brush, I'm taking the color Suede and building that in my crease as my transition color. Then with a clean flat eyeshadow brush, I am taking the color Moss and I am packing that over the inner half of my eye and building it to the intensity I want. Also blending out the edges with that fluffy brush when the edges start to get a little bit too harsh. Next, I'm taking the color Velour and packing that on the outer half of my lid with the same flat brush. Creating the shape I want, blending out the harsh edges, and then taking a wipe and cleaning up the edge underneath. And repeating the same steps on the other eye. Now I am mixing the shades Linen and Bone on a somewhat fluffy brush to highlight my brow bone. Next, using the color Nebula, I am taking it on my finger to get the most intensity I can and layering that over Velour. Repeating the same process with What over Moss. Taking Nebula and What with two different fingers, I'm just tapping them over each other in the center to blend them together. Then just blending the top of those colors so they're not too harsh. Next, taking the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Eyeliner in Blackest Black on an angle brush, I'm just lining the top of my lid, breathing a little bit, and then continuing to wing it out. Then I thought it would be cool if I added a blue liquid liner on the inner half of my liner, but you can't really see it turn up, so you can just ignore this step if you like. Next, I'm taking the Benefit Professional and putting it on my T-zone and taking the Steeler One Step Correct and priming the rest of my face with that. Next, taking the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Liquid Foundation in R220. I'm first dotting that all over my face, and because this color is a little bit too pink, even though it does not look like it on camera, I'm then taking the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced in the color Snow and mixing that in with it. I did start to take a flat paddle brush to start spreading out that foundation, and then I decided to switch to my damp Real Techniques makeup sponge. Then taking the Maybelline Master Conceal in Fair, I'm just putting that under my eyes, down my nose, on my forehead and on my chin, and blending that out with the same sponge I used for my foundation. Then I am taking that same sponge and patting under my eyes to make sure there are no creases before I set it with translucent powder. Then taking the MAC Studio Fix powder in NW15, I'm taking that on a big fluffy brush to set the rest of my face. Next, to contour, I'm taking the Tarte Tartelette palette and I'm using the shades Wanderer and Power Play to contour, and then I'm also going to take my blender to make sure the edges are all smooth. And then continuing to do the same thing along my hairline and along my jawline. Then I'm taking the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Love Hangover on the same brush I used to contour, and just sweeping that over my cheeks and blending it into my contour. Next, taking the NARS powder in Albatross on a slim, fluffy, angled brush, I'm using to highlight the tops of my cheekbones, down my nose, and on my cupid's bow. Then using the same shades I used to contour my face, I am using to contour my nose on a smaller, flatter, but still fluffy brush. And then getting up close and personal with my face, we are moving on to the eyebrows, where first I am just taking a clean spoolie and brushing through my brows, and then lining and filling in my brows the way I like. And I just completed the other brow off camera. Next I am taking the shades What and Nebula again and putting them on my lower lash line in the same positions I did on the top. And diffusing the edges with a fluffy brush. I then lined my waterline with a black brown eyeliner, and then I took the color Tinsel and placed that on my inner corner. Then taking the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in Lace Detail, I'm kind of not necessarily defining my lip, but I'm just filling in my lip and then going in with a lip brush with this same product to define the line. And lastly for this look, I'm taking the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray to set all my makeup in place. And that is the end to my first ever YouTube video. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and thank you everyone for your support. I will get more confident and I will get better with the editing process. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and if you wanted to see any other of my makeup looks, you can visit my Instagram.